Hello, everybody. This is Frank from Frank's Clean Jokes in Athens, Georgia. Hope you're doing well. Okay, I've got three great jokes. They're all three really good. I will always start a video off with jokes. All right. And today is my 1 month anniversary of starting this channel, Frank's Clean Jokes. And I will share some of that information and statistics with you when I have the segment after the jokes. And today this might be the most important video I ever make, because I want to communicate to my viewers and my subscribers on where I'm at and what I'm thinking. And I'm starting a new segment after the jokes called Talking Trash is going to be the name of it. Finally decided on that name. All right, so here we go. The three jokes. All right, I was teaching a DUI class in Macon, Georgia about 20 years ago. And at break, a student told me this joke. He said, "This is not really a joke." He said, "This is a true story." He says, "I know for a fact it is a true story because the drunk driver involved in this is a friend of mine." I said, "Okay." He said, "Well, there was a couple asleep in their bed in their home. About 3 a.m., there was a loud noise, and it woke them up. And they came out of their bedroom, and lo and behold, in their living room, there was a car. It had run through their bay window, and the engine was smoking, and the wheels somehow were off the ground on a table, a sofa or something, and one wheel was going round and round. And it appeared the driver was okay, extremely drunk, but okay. And the couple said, "What in the world happened?" And he said, "I don't know. I just got here." That's a true story. If I call the name of that driver, you would know it, but I'm not going to do that. A country western star. All right, that's the first joke. All right, the second joke and third joke are kind of borderline, and not borderline dirty, but just kind of mean or whatever. But they're just jokes, so just take them for what they are. Okay. Across from where I work, I heard that a cross-eyed teacher got fired Friday. So the principal fired this cross-eyed teacher. And the reason given by the principal for firing this cross-eyed teacher, he didn't have control of his pupils. All right. The next one, little Johnny joke. Little Johnny, when he turned 18, 19 years old, he used to take his grandmother to weddings. So she couldn't drive anymore. Her eyesight had failed her. So he would take her to weddings, and she always made a habit of poking him and saying, "You're next," meaning he's next to get married. Well, they did that two or three times. "You're next. You're next." And 6 months later, one of her dear friends passed away. And they were both in the church sitting side by side, little Johnny and his grandmother. And little Johnny, like only little Johnny would do, right in the middle of the service, he pokes his grandmother with his finger and says, "You're next." Ooh, little Johnny, shame on you. All right, I'm going right into, like I said, the most important communication between you, the viewers and subscribers, maybe that I'll ever have. All right. So here is the information. Please listen. All right. I started this channel, Frank's Clean Jokes, December 26th. It's January 26th. This is my 1 month anniversary. And here are some statistics. None of this could happen without you. Okay. I've got some really good, loyal subscribers and viewers, and I greatly appreciate it. Like, we got 45 posts with over 4 to 5 to close to 600 views. And we got one, the introductory video is now, just that one video, up to 2.8 thousand views. So here's some deals. We got, and I say we because my brother, Robert, does all the work behind the scenes. We've got 430 subscribers, around 20,000 views, and everything's going really good. let me, anybody who may be thinking about going into the business of producing YouTube videos, this would be really important. Any young person in college and people my age, it would be important for you to understand where I'm coming from on it, because I want to do this. I'm 73. I would love to do it 10 plus years, and I want to bring you thousands of jokes over those years. All right, so here's the deal. The first 45 or 50 videos that I made were not videos. They were what they call shorts. 1 minute or less is a short. Over a minute is a video, a long video. Well, the shorts are filmed vertically, up and down. The videos have to be filmed like I have my phone right now, left and right. I knew none of that. Okay, in other words, I don't know squat about it. My brother does, and he's learning even additional stuff. But in order to get paid, to get monetized, and I know that's not important to you, and it shouldn't be, but if I'm going to do this for the rest of my life, I would like to make at least some money. Okay, so the requirements by YouTube is that you have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 views in a 12-month period, and then they may invite you as a partner and you could receive some financial compensation. Okay? Well, I didn't know any of that. I just started making jokes because I like to tell jokes. Well, if I'm going to put in all the time and effort and the work, I might as well get some money. Wouldn't you want to do that? All right, so that's where I'm at with it. So, my brother Robert, we filmed the introductory video with me with this same red shirt on, and it's got 2.8 thousand views. But we did it as a short. So those hours viewing does not count as part of the 4,000. How about that? So he just now looped it where it plays twice and did whatever to it. And now it will going forward. So it's gone from 2.4 thousand to 2.8 in the last 3 or 4 days. And so we're learning stuff all the time. In other words, kind of like that drunk driver. I just got here. Okay. I'm just learning. I'm just crawling. I'm a baby in this business. All right. So he found out how to do it on artificial intelligence. So let me tell you this. If you have a problem, a gardening problem, an electrical problem, writing an essay, if you have any kind of problem, use AI, artificial intelligence, and it will list out like, do these steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is amazing. Okay. It is fantastic. Okay. Now, moving on. Here's my promise to you. I promise to always start every single video off with 1, 2, or 3 jokes. Okay, I will do that. I promise to make clean jokes. Now, some of them may be borderline like mean or whatever, like the last 2 today, but they're only jokes. In other words, don't get bent out of shape. I'm going to talk about stuff, and you can't make everybody happy. All right. So you just will make yourself happy, right? All right. In order to get enough views, I have now started having to do videos, 1 minute or longer. They will always start off with the jokes. So the people's just interested in the jokes. There they are. Okay. And then I'm going to have a segment called Talking Trash. And on Talking Trash, I will talk about anything and everything. All right, I've made 3 of them so far, but I didn't title the end of it Talking Trash. That was going to be anything and everything. But this Talking Trash going forward on my next video. Well, in the 3 videos I've made with the Talking Trash theme after the jokes, listen to some interesting stuff we've covered. All right, I've already talked about when and where I met Jimmy Carter. I've talked about my older brother Joe serving in Vietnam. I've talked about the fact that just do your job and your team will win, or your company will win. The concept by Bill Belichick. I've talked about a recurring storyline in country westerns like Gunsmoke. I'm in here to find my pa. Who shot my pa? Who shot my pa? If you saw that video, the joy of chasing down an ice cream truck when you're a small kid and you're hot and thirsty and you're playing ball. All right. Talked about guys and girls too. We all need to be able to listen better. You know, the joke about the rutabaga, the man going grocery shopping. And so I'm going to talk about a lot of different things. Okay. So I will try to give some information you will learn from, and it'll be totally different every time. Okay. About anything and everything. All right. So thank you for this first month. It could not have been any more successful, and I've had growing pains with it. Hopefully my presentation and all is getting better, and I know that here in a day or two I'm going to have 2 or 3 little Johnny jokes, and you know I've had 1 or 2 little Susie jokes, and thank you everybody for everything you've done. And let's have 10, 11, 12, 13 more years of jokes. And like I said, this was real important. This comes from the heart. I really wanted to communicate with you. I think communication solves a lot of problems, whether it's in a marriage or in a business transaction or whatever. All right. So if you only want to listen to the jokes going forward, listen to them. If you want to do that and then learn something totally new or hear the perspective of a 73-year-old man, young people, middle-aged people, older people like me, I think we can all learn something from my Talking Trash segment. All right. May God bless you and take care from beautiful Athens, Georgia. Bye.